takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the far bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New England Patriots. On the Bills sideline is Sean McDermott. Those guys currently sitting at 500, 2-2 through 4 games. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Oh, good-looking return set up here. The Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Throwing now is Allen. Shakir, and right away he lost the football. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. And he pulls up the football near his own goal line. And this will be recovered at least by the offense, but he'll be taken down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away, because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his third season in the league.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. We're going to throw. May. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And it's going to be taken down right at the line. Third down and 13.
On the play. Brings up 3rd and 13.
To throw, it's May. He finds Douglas complete. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
In punt formation for the Patriots.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on in the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division. And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked. And he's into the end zone. It's a final return and a Patriot touchdown. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. As good as they extend it out now to a 9-0 lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Fighting his way through contact. Let him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo. an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for two.
The Bills are
They'll try and throw for it. And this one is caught. So they come up with a two-point conversion. And that makes this a one-point game now. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
To the air, May. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and they're inside the 45.
It's a gain of 33.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw with May. And he swung out wide here for Henderson. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's May. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. 15. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt.
For the Patriots.
This is away, and it's a high kick. Hit pretty well. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He's able to get it to Coleman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That's a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
That's Coleman. It's Coleman. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Keon Coleman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
The Bills are
Allen will try to throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Now a second and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's May. He's got this to Williams, complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Patriots, first down.
Throwing here is May. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. That'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Out of bounds at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the shotgun, May with it. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. May looking to run. Now the ball comes loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can praise ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking, oh, he fakes a spike. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And that'll be caught. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Khalil Shakir, as the first half is winding down. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And the lead is up to 14. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout.
It's a gain of 9.
7 seconds left in the first half. Keeps himself upright. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Tyler Bass.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD. Down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you have to get all the points back on one drive. But get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 20-yard line.
Second and long. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now he brings up third down.
It's now third down and 16.
He'll look to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. It's taken to the 26. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're cheating right there on the brink, aren't they?
It's 2nd and 8.
Now Allen. Quick slant to Shakir. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw, it's Allen. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And it's taken in by his big tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So the PI decline, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
That is caught. Kincaid with it. Touchdown. Dalton Kincaid. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, some strong running. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. The Pats at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he couldn't square up to throw there. The ball's incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. From the gun, it's May. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Back at his own 49.
We're going to throw. May. It's complete to Diggs. No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw forward May. Nowhere to go. He lost the football. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Marte Mapu on the stop. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On play action, Allen. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Incomplete.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pair just in front of the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 17 yards there on 3rd down as they pick up a 1st and 10. They run it again with Cook. Milton Williams there on the tackle. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Patriots' 11-yard line.
So Allen's going to look to throw. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. A tackle made by Dorian Williams. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
To the right side, this is Stevenson. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. To the air, May. That is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Stephon Diggs. 68 yards. And the Pats get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they look to finish strong in this 4th quarter. And this is a unit that certainly has turned things around. Just a much more productive all-around ball game. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And that is kind of lined up incomplete. So they tried to hit him with something you don't see too often. But it doesn't work out. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. He's got it in. Complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this play's still live. He faked the spike. Going to throw it. And that is kind of lined up incomplete. So they're trying to hit him with something you don't see too often. But it doesn't work out. Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. And this is caught inside the 5. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and goal.
Cook is in. Touchdown Bills.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He was waving the hand. I'm like, who cares? Let's get out of here and we'll do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for the Bills, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for New England, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to catch you up on. We'll start at Lambeau Field. The Packers at home to take on the Carolina Panthers. And it's the Carolina defense getting the job done here. They force the fumble, and it's a scoop and score for the touchdown. The Panthers are able to come away with the road win. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital, looking in on the Commanders as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And this is Jaden Daniels. And this is a touchdown. The Commanders get win number 2 as they take care of business in this one. Lastly, let's go to Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers taking on the Tennessee Titans. And here's the Steeler wideout. He's going to find an opening, and he's off to the races. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. The Steelers get their 3rd win as they come away with the victory. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.